When thinking about leaders who are experiencing so much of this pressure that we were just talking about, and perhaps are getting pulled towards crisis mode, and maybe are unaware of being able to, are unaware that maybe that they're sort of getting caught up within all of this urgency, when they could potentially take that step back and have a bit more perspective. What would be some closing advice that you would provide for leaders who are noticing that they are getting really caught up right now, and how to really maintain that level-headedness, and how to maintain their skillfulness in leading through this time of urgency?
So I would say the first one is look inwards first, always. What kind of environment are you fostering as a leader? Not looking to apportion blame for something going wrong, for example, for one over there. Like we shouldn't be as a leader, the thumb should be pointed inwards at yourself versus pointing it at the people that you're leading first. That's like sort of generally sort of the philosophy. Is there something that I could have done to improve this situation that we're finding ourselves in? The second would be really understanding prioritization. What really matters, having a really good understanding of what can drop, what should we focus on, what is an absolute thing that we need to do in this moment to keep us moving forward. And then the third piece would be having a degree of acceptance of your span of or influence of control. So I'm not sure if you've spoken to some of your other folks about like the things we can't control, the trichotomy of control, the things we can't control, the things we can influence, and the things we have no control over. The things we can control are so small by comparison to things that we can influence, and then even less so than what we don't control. And so it's focusing on the things we control, which one of the which is how we treat the people around us, how we can be empathetic leaders, how we can lead with kindness, and finding ways to create opportunities for those around us, lifting other people up rather than pushing them down, and creating an environment that really leans into raising up those around us versus trying to potentially like push them down or keep individuals at bay. Uh, every good leader that I've worked for has done that in spades of trying to increase the capacity of those people that report into them or that they lead. And I think that's the big one is when you're thinking about what you're doing, it's just a performance review or whatever, but how we're showing up every single day with those people to help them grow as individuals and what it is that they want to accomplish, and creating opportunities for them to foster and nourish that and really help them see what their own path is clearly to the best of your ability to do so. So again, the things that you can control and be honest and transparent with them about those things, and recognize that particularly for a lot of folks, depending on the industry, it might be a small industry. You might have you might be seeing these people over and over again through their careers and yours as well, and the kind of legacy you leave with them is important as well to know that this is somebody who might come back into your life at a later date, and you just don't know what that looks like. So the goal should always be to help your teammates succeed in whatever success looks like to them.